some lawmakers of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) in all the houses of assembly in the northern east region have called for the zoning of the 2023 presidential ticket to the northern region of the country. While justifying their call in a communique, the lawmakers stated that this is because the North will have ruled for 10 years at the end of President Buhari's tenure, while the South has ruled for 14 years. According to PM News, the communique, which was signed by Alhaji Sadiq Ibrahim, was issued at the end of their extraordinary meeting on Thursday in Bauchi State. The lawmakers met under the aegis of Conference of Nigeria State Legislatures, Northeast Zone, and also passed a vote of confidence in President Muhammadu Buhari and the Mai Mala Buni-led caretaker committee of the party. According to them, the vote of confidence in the president was born out of his cohesive leadership. They urged Buhari not to relentless in ensuring that he left Nigeria a better country in 2023, and as well as commended Buni, who is leading APC's caretaker and extraordinary convention planning committee, for his efforts at repositioning the party. They expressed appreciation to the caretaker committee for attracting men and women of goodwill into the party, urging it to do more. Congratulations to them. All of us in this country, anything with they like, if they like that they say they want to be used by force to be in power forever, that is their own cup of tea. Until the Southerners will learn lesson. If not, or Nigerians at large will learn lesson to know whether it is zoning or it is by ethnic positioning or whatever, until the masses themselves are tired. But that is what I used to say, that a time will come that people will be tired and everybody will speak the same language. But at some point, you begin to see that as some people are trying to get it, some people are like, oh, no, we are not getting it. And that is why we are still where we are today. We have not moved forward, and we are not even planning to move forward. You know, when you have a project and you have a vision of how you want to do things, you'll be able to plan it, so you'll be able to know how to go about it, to maneuver and to know what to be done so that you can achieve that. But a situation whereby you are not even making any attempt, of course, progress and development will be far from such people until we get it right, until we are all tired. But in as much some people are still eating with the ruling governments, whether whichever party, we will continue to be where we are. So if they want to continue to be leader or whatever, or do we want to be having the power, so good and fine. You know that these are lawmakers who are speaking, and of course, again, you can't even differentiate these people or separate them from the ordinary northerners on the street, because those ones do not even understand. Because at some point you begin to say, oh, maybe because these guys are really enjoying, because it's not like that in the south generally, because you see the politicians from the south and politicians from the north, they are of the same parents, they understand themselves. But the masses in the southern part of the country, majority of them, because we see how some people who see leak their whatever, but majority of the people in the south, they don't see what the politicians in the southern part of the country are seeing, because those ones are enjoying. But when you want to talk about the ones in the northern part of the country and their people, they have the same mindset, because those ones do not even care whether they are suffering, whether they are being killed, whether they are being tortured, whether there's anything, or even self-respect for themselves. They don't see it. So that is why you see people like this always coming out to say, oh, Buhari is doing well, he's doing fine, because all of the things are happening to ordinary citizens, they are not affected by those ones, so they can tell you everything is fine. If you talk about no, there's no electricity, do they even feel anything? No. You talk about a increase in commodities or in food prices, do they feel it? Do they even buy it? Everything is free for them. When you talk about insecurity, largely they are well secured, they have their own security details. Oh, you talk about a salary not being paid on as at when due, they themselves, their salaries are being paid as at when due, and it is not meager salaries, it is humongous salaries. So they don't even see anything. A majority of them, they can go anywhere, they can get the best services in this whole world, so it does not matter. So to them, everything is fine. So even let's if we want to even ask them a pertinent question, if you say your turn is to, you still have 4 years. So anybody you are bringing, which constitution has already stated it, that anybody who is contesting, you have the, if you have been appointed or voted in for as a president, or as anyone holding any political office, you have the right to vie for another 4 years. I think you can't do more than 4 years. You can't do more than 8 years. So if they now come with this narrative that say, oh, they still have 4 years to complete their tenure, but these are the same people who are talking about they don't, zoning does not matter. You see how deceitful they can be. They say zoning does not matter. They want a competent person. So even if the presidency still be retained in the north, it is not a big deal. What they are talking about is competence, but now they are telling you again that they have 4 years to go. So is it the person that will come and stay the 4 years will now have a better understanding? Because at the end of the day, the person will be telling you, according to constitution, I still have to stay another 4 years, making it 8 years again. You see how unreasonable these people can be. Unfortunately, they don't have what it takes. They just want the power. Give them the power. They don't know what to do with the power. And that is why Buhari can be telling Nigerians that Nigerians are not fair to him, judging from the promises he made in 2015. And according to him, he has fulfilled the promises. And that is why these guys are telling you that he's the best. They are passing votes of confidence on him. Like I said, until everybody is on the same page before we'll get it right. But with this current arrangements, forget it. Forget it. Well, someone is making, trying to break this whole thing down. Obasanjo spent 8 years. Goodluck Jonathan 6 years, which is 14 years. Yaradua 2 years. Buhari 8 years, which is 10 years. 14 minus 10 should give you 4 years. So they are correct. When they asked the lawmakers about Southeast, and they said we are not yet ready, and all the old Southeast governors and Senate are still mutes. Nsogbu no wahala. Nsogbu that's the meaning. Nsogbu Yes, now more 4 years of kidnapping, Boko Haram, and terrorism. Continue to rule. You will rule forever. You actually have forever to govern. Oduduwa and Biafra would have been out of this mess by then. Born to rule Oshi. You guys are propagating division the more. Free Nnamdi Kanu and give us the date for referendum. I'm not surprised. Confuse people everywhere. Me that I used to talk say another north can't leave the seat go. You should understand another north. We knew this ahead of time. North can never have this seat for you to occupy. They are greedy and at the same time backward. Only disintegration referendum will demand nothing more, nothing less, and that we shall get in no long distance of time. Then prepare to rule only the northern part of the country. Don't be surprised that there's some politicians who do not know their left from their right. They will support it, but by the time they give them whatever, that is it. That settles it. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.